It had to be a cold day when we had to do this.
Yeah, well, I guess we did procrastinate on it a bit. We knew we needed to.
Yeah, but we was really busy. We was running all over the country, doing a lot of crazy stuff. We get back home, we go do some stuff with other people.
Let me address this real quick. If you hear some chaos in the background, it's the puppies. Puppies playing.
Doopy and McLovin.
All right. So, what we got going on here is when I bought this place, it was set up for a marijuana grow. Now, we don't grow marijuana.
No. No, I don't.
This is where you this is where you insert
Cheech and Chong?
no, insert
And I moved on out to a Colorado farm.
all right,
Oh
so
my gosh.
we're not interested in growing there, but Mom is
Wanting to plant.
interested in using it for vegetables and stuff like that. And it's a really big greenhouse. Like, a lot of people dream of having a greenhouse this big.
It is huge.
And since I moved in, this one was in good condition. The one in the middle was torn up when we moved in.
The one on
And
the
the
end?
one on the end was in the best condition, but we had tornado weather that came through and just totaled it out.
That's when we was gone, wasn't it? We was in Florida at the time, I think.
No, you weren't living here yet.
Really?
That was before we moved you guys down, like
God,
right before.
I thought we moved in when you guys bought the house.
I mean, pretty close. Pretty close. So, anyways, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna try to save this, and you know what we can do in the spring is maybe put plastic on part of it and partition it off, so maybe we can reuse some of the plastic if we can. But there's 2 layers of plastic on these. There's the top clear layer, and then there's like a blackout layer that they put on so they
you
can
couldn't
use.
see the grow lights all the time?
I think it's so they can use artificial lights.
Oh, really? I wouldn't know.
I don't really know. Here's one interesting thing I didn't think would happen. We see helicopters fly over the property about
Yeah,
probably
all the time.
what, once or twice a week.
Yeah, and I'm always out in the front yard going,
They are watching properties like this close.
yeah,
you know,
especially with big greenhouses.
we got access to spring-fed water, a lot of land, and greenhouses, and there's a lot of illegal grows going up in Oklahoma. However, we're not one of those people, but we do want to save this, so
Yeah.
we're going to show you
We're-
what's going on.
We're probably eventually going to take the 2 over there and condense it, use the walls, and make a shorter greenhouse on the other side, maybe.
As far as things I have going on in my life, these are low priority, but I know that everybody else in the house wants to utilize these,
Oh,
and I think
whoa,
it's
whoa,
cool,
whoa.
and I'd love to utilize it
Whoa,
myself.
whoa.
What?
I don't mind doing it,
I don't mind doing
but
it.
we're just so busy, I don't know how we're going to fit it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's low on my registry of priority. However, since other people in the house, like Mom and Rachel and
Especially
Maddie would love it, the kids would
Maddie
love it.
would love it.
So we're going to try to utilize these so we can turn them into actual greenhouses.
You know, there are copperheads pretty big time out here,
Mm-hmm.
and they like to get around with plantage and stuff.
I know that's. I was so excited about putting a huge garden in out here, and that's one of the things I've been spooked about. But we can't put off our life.
can't
because
worry
of, like,
about it.
Yeah,
You can't worry about it.
like there's copperheads. There's going to be copperheads. Eventually, one of us is going to get bit.
One of them made me dance
And-
that one day.
Yeah, well, I almost got
That
bit by
was
one on the
close.
back porch. Shot that little sucker.
Oh, dude, that you got pictures of that? It was like right there too.
Yeah. Well, I set it on that table forever and forgot about it, and then it decomposed on the table. That's gross.
Well, Kevin was barbecuing in the backyard. We'll show you a picture of that later. But he was barbecuing in the backyard, and one struck at me. But I was jumping over out into the yard off the porch, and he missed me.
Yeah.
He got it too. We set him free.
I walked out onto the back porch one night to do what guys do in the middle of the night when they walk out on the back porch,
Stare at the woods.
and I stepped out there.
Off at the tool shed.
No, not had to pee, man. Hey, look, you can't buy a property like this and not occasionally pee outside, okay?
I'm
Anyway.
surprised the helicopters haven't seen it.
They don't have technology that can allow them to see things such of such minuscule size. And pretty sure that's got to be cut out. Anyways,
It was pretty good though. We might have to use that someday down the road, somewhere.
what was I saying?
Something about peeing off the back porch
Oh yeah, I
and
was-
helicopters not being able to see it
yeah.
because they don't have enough equipment for it. You might be surprised. Hi, what you do with that little thing?
They're watching me from the satellites with their telescopes.
What What is he
So they
doing?
don't have microscopes.
What is he doing?
Anyways. Yeah, I almost stepped on the copper.
So if we're out here working on this and the helicopters go by, they're probably going to think, all right, here we go. They're starting to get ready.
They're either thinking we're starting to get ready or they think we're shutting down. But the cool thing about having the plastic off is maybe they won't fly over as much.
Yeah, right.
I don't really care.
Well, we're talking about just doing a third of this and then using the rest open, because with the third of it, which it's like 100 foot long. Look how whoa. This is what's going to take it down.
Yeah, the wind, and then right now we'll show you inside. There's like these
Giant,
huge
bubbles.
pools of water
giant
that we got to
bubbles of
pop.
water. That's going to be fun.
Look at the dogs.
Oh, you got to look at it. You got to do it. Wonder what they're after.
I don't know,
Rabbit?
something in the pile. Field mice or something.
Doofy's such a good looking dog.
Yeah.
Those two follow each other everywhere. Doofy and McLovin. They're digging after something.
Get it, doof.
Get it, Doof.
He's got his whole head in the bottom. Our point is, we'd like to utilize these for vegetables and different things, because who wouldn't want a huge greenhouse? And in order to do that, we have to kind of save it, which means take the plastic off, because if we get a heavy snowstorm, it's done. But this right here,
if you was to have to replace this, it would cost you
a lot.
thousands of dollars.
A lot. So, I mean, it's not huge on my priority, but if we can save the structure and put plastic on later, that'd be great.
Have you
Right
noticed
now,
it's kind of redneck in there?
yeah. Oh, dude, marijuana grows. They put stuff up so cheap. They're just coming in to make money. And by the way, the house that I bought was not a legal marijuana grow.
That's
It was an illegal marijuana grow. From my understanding, they never got it to where it was legal, but I don't know if they
How come
actually got it to
didn't
grow.
disclose that on your title and stuff?
I don't know.
when you bought the
Interesting
house?
thing, when we signed the house, the other person did not come from, they were out of state and they did not come back in the state. They didn't want to be back in the state.
Oh yeah?
They had family members that got busted around here.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm getting off point. We're going to try to salvage this so that we can use it for vegetables and stuff like that, because who wouldn't want a huge greenhouse? Right now it's torn up because we had recent windstorms and rainstorms and just acting goofy.
Yeah.
So, we'll show you on the inside. Basically what happens is they have two layers of plastic. One's a clear layer and one's like a blacked out layer they can use artificial lights with. And that blacked out layer
Keeps the helicopters from seeing it too.
well, what it's causing the issue is that
Catching water.
it's catching water and then it pulls it all down. These are made out of like top rail fence posts. And by the way, if you want to know the size, because they're huge, like on video I know they don't do justice, but if you see it, it's like an airplane hangar or a plane hangar.
It's like 50 by 120.
It's 30 by 100. So
30
each
by
one of them
100.
is 3,000 square foot.
That's huge.
That's larger than most people's home. And we have 3 of them, but now we're down to 1. And it's not looking like it's in great condition, but it's definitely salvageable.
Well, we definitely don't want them to end up like those two over there.
No, so the one in the middle was torn up when we moved in, and the one down on the far end, it actually got taken out by tornado weather. It was in the best condition when we moved here. So
Now this one is, so it's kind of odd.
yeah,
Anyway, there's some posts we need, or some supports we need to change out. We need to cut the plastic off. Let's get going.
let's get to it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Down to that.
Who's gonna go?
All right, you want to get wet or you want me to get wet?
I'm good.
Get hot.
Oh, I got something better.
I got something better. We're covered tonight.
I'm done with this one.
Let's go with the knife, man.
Looks cool or not? Here, I'm gonna prop it up.
There we go. John's done.
All right, hold on.
Everything's supported. We got one more down there. Alright, let's get that one. We you think? We just need to get the black plastic off or take it all off?
Take it all off.
Take it all off, right? Oh, yeah. I'll just throw the knife into it. Oh, this knife doesn't have a lock. No bueno. Ah, cool. Oh. That didn't work.
Hey, Creighton.
Let's try it one more time. This one doesn't have a lock. Here we go. It's like we hit the middle of the nut.
Oh, show my pads. So this is the bracing we're talking about right here. We're hoping we can use some of the other bracing on the other one to help this one out. Here you go. Alright, how you want to do it, man?
Like someone's just dripping a big old stream. Well,
I say we cut it off the pole.
yeah, let's just start down low.
Cut it off the pole and we should be able to get it off. Unless it should come right off after that. Should be able to just pull
Maybe
it.
it's caught on stuff like this.
Yeah, but we might be able to pull it over.
Alright.
Hopefully.
Alright, that is a little baggy. You're good.
Did you get both?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to show. Whoa, big hole. Sorry about that. My wife bought me this cool knife, and it's come in real handy. I want to say thank you, Dawn. Bought me a nice sheath for it. It's a beautiful gift. Thank you, honey. I love you. Want to go outside and try to pull it off? Whoa, big hole. So we're kind of trying to decide which way to go now. I think the best way would be on the outside. And see, now we're taking both pieces of plastic off. We should cut the outside top off as well. And then we'll just pull it over, hopefully.
We don't really have to get this bottom wall off. We just need to cut it up here.
And then pull it off from the other side.
Maybe. It's that inner plastic that's going to be a pain.
Well, we could pull the outer plastic off and then worry about it.
Yeah.
But isn't it connected all the way across right here?
Yeah, this is, there's a track with
Right
wire.
there on these arches too.
Yeah, but there's a track that goes all the way down, and on this side it's actually mounted on the wood. It didn't blow off.
So you're just gonna pull the
It blew
wire
off
out
the-
of it?
No, I'm just going to cut it right above it, and we can pull the wire out later. I'm going to cut the plastic right above.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So what Kevin is doing is cutting it all the way across there, all the way to the other side, and then we're going to go to the other side after we mow and see if we can just pull it over. And if he's doing it this way, I don't even know if we need to mow. I'm thinking if you cut it on the other side, like you're doing that, it should just blow off. You won't even have to pull it. If the wind's blowing, it might blow it off. I'm just keeping a little tension on it for him so he can make it easier for him. to dry my glove. Dry my glove.
On here, but I don't want to take the wire off because that's holding this front side. We don't want to redo that.
I cut it.
Just cut it.
Hold on, I'll look with you. The inner piece, not the outer. The outer's coming off over there though too.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Well, that side's it's got that
That
wire,
all the way
but
across.
we don't need to cut it off because that's probably enough. But this is separate, so as long as we disconnect this part, it'll be fine. This,
It's catching on. So pull on it.
yeah, it's catching on the top rails on the very top. What might be easier
Pull
is
one way or the other, or what? Or pull it.
I say if we can grab it and rope a section with the mower, we could probably use the mower to pull it off the whole thing.
You got it figured out?
We got it around that pole, we can probably get it off there.
Yeah, you got two poles. Also, if you cut it right down the middle, you have two pieces. I don't know, it's up to you. A lot of plastic. A lot of plastic, son. Look at all that oil that's involved in this.
That's a lot of waste for all them damn hippies.
That darn hippies.
All them hippies. Want to save the environment.
No, it might catch the wind and just blow up here. Oh, my knife.
No, this won't work good. It's just all wrinkled up there.
Okay. Here I am. I feel like a city worker again. it back to you a little bit so you can reach it?
I'll do anything right now because it's moving around. I got a razor in my knife. Or a razor in my hand.
Razor in your knife?
Yeah, a
All right.
razor in my hand.
Trying to move that over so you can reach the top. I apologize. You just want to cut it all the way down? Down the middle?
It doesn't look like it's caught a whole lot of places, to be honest.
It's got two, I know. This one and that one.
Cool, we'll cut them there. If you want to walk the whole way doing it.
I think we can make it easier for you.
Grab a route right there. I'll grab about right here and we'll pull it back.
You have to keep it right. I'm trying on that wire. Cut it all the way down the middle. Just go. Right down both sides. The wire's going across it. The wire's going across it. I know it is. It's caught up right here. From that corner though, you need to pull that back. Just cut it down the middle and it'll fall both ways when you're done.
Cut the ladder up. Start cutting. The problem is it's super unlevel in here. I'll lower it.
What do you think about doing all the classes?
That's a project for another day. Figure out what we're going to use it for. Probably pull it out, lay it out, and cut it in squares.
Alright guys, thanks for coming along. We're not quite done, but it's getting cold, so we're probably going to go in for a little bit. I'm getting hot. I'm starting to unzip, but that's not good when it's cold outside.
That removes the
The weight bearing.
immediate burning fire of something that we had to take care of. Now we can address it further down the road.
You know, if the wind catches that, blows it into the trees, then we got another issue.
Yeah, that's not gonna. It could. That's probably not gonna. I don't think it will.
Not if it rains.
No, I don't think it will.
Alright, well, we'll get on. We'll do that
figure out
another
what we're
day.
gonna do. We might.
You wanna grab it with the mower, pull it over to the garden, spread it out. Another day.
Another day. It's gonna be more of a pain than you think it is.
Oh, I know what it's going to be.
We'll probably cut that rail off that was on that side. You know, that we cut off on that side.
Yeah.
Probably cut that off and then we can handle it better.
Hey, this works, really.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess this get to save it.
Yeah.
And we got 4 fans to put in, 2 on the windows.
So I have to figure out how to put
Juice.
plastic
Maybe you could
back
put
on.
a. Oh, it's not as hard.
The
to
cool
clean.
thing is all we got to do is clear plastic for what we're doing, so we don't have to deal with the whole black plastic issue.
But if you're gonna have it covered with plastic, you gotta have fans in it.
It was gonna go soon.
Oh yeah, show them, guys. The bracing on this, check it out.
If you look at the pipe was buckled too.
The bracing is a 2x4 and a log out of the yard, and it's braced in 3 places along through here.
Super soon. And it's
And-
holding stuff, you know, like
Well, it was.
it's 100% structurally sound.
I think it probably would have been okay.
Look at the one over there.
Which
The
one?
And the other one. It wasn't even tall enough to touch.
Well, I think it was at one time.
Maybe.
It's kind of warped.
Stoners put it together, man.
Well, guys, thanks for coming to Cabin on a Hill. We will be doing a lot more out here. Kevin's wanting to get this taken care of because it's really an eyesore around the property right now. I don't know that we're going to get it all this year, but
I don't like having I don't
White
want
trash.
the place looking trashy. I just don't want it.
Yeah, and right now this stuff over here makes it look
So
pretty bad.
we did a lot of stuff cleaning up the property. These, I didn't know exactly how I wanted to progress. So I don't want to just take a skid steer and plow them over.
Oh, that would've
Because,
been
I
a
mean,
mess.
there's stuff that you can salvage and you can turn it into a usable greenhouse again. We just have to figure out.
Or a chicken coop.
Could be, yeah, it could be a big chicken coop. Could be all sorts of stuff.
Who
I mean,
knows?
honestly, the cows are in here, so it worked as a barn for a little bit. Ideally, I'd love to grow some plants in here.
What kind of plants you gonna grow?
I mean, for me,
Like tomatoes, potatoes, onions, carrots.
what was that one, that meme? Potatoes? Where they're like singing, you ever seen that?
Potato,
Whatever,
potato?
I'll find it.
Potato, potato.
No, I mean, for me, it's not even like necessarily food around the property, although that's a big
but
plus.
Mom
But
really
like,
wants to do it. And
I'd
the
really,
kids,
I'd
and
really love to do like flowers and
family.
shrubs and. Like, I would love to see this property like bloomed out most of the year, and in order to do that,
with all those seeds everybody sent you, that'd be a big plus.
well, that's a big plus there. But I'd like to do like shrubs that are going to come back every year.
Yeah.
You know, for
Or we could use
Cynthia's
on
and ornamentals,
different
and
properties
things.
that we do on
Well,
our other channels that we run.
what we could do is we could start propagation. Have you ever heard of that?
Well, yeah, kind of. No.
No. Okay. So you can take clippings off of plants, shrubs,
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff,
I had no idea.
and then you can grow a new shrub from that clipping. So if we turn one of these greenhouses into a place that we start propagation, we could grow enough shrubs and plants on here that this whole property could look like,
Gorgeous.
yeah, like an
Like-
ornamental
like-
park or something.
Like you was at the castle at the Queen's house.
Yeah, I'm not looking for stuff that I got to maintain a lot, but like if
You
we
don't wanna-
planted
you don't want to put like a
if we planted the whole tree line, and for Cynthia's and lilac and stuff like that, it's gonna
Yeah.
bloom out in the spring, look awesome. So there's different ornamentals we can put up.
that'd really be pretty.
And if you bought the plants,
cost thousands of dollars.
hundreds of thousands.
We could go dumpster
But-
diving like we did there in.
Well, if you bought enough
Did we have
plants,
any video of that?
if you bought enough plants to get the ball rolling, and then took cuttings off of plants, like when we do cleanups, if we find something that we can take cuttings off of,
Yeah.
you know, if you cut off 2 foot of plants, you can make hundreds of cuttings to start new plants.
So back to the dumpster
So-
diving. Where was we at?
Big box store.
Big box store.
Yeah.
And we was there, and they was shutting down their greenhouses, and they threw a bunch of plants away. And we was
We
like, "Hey,
scored.
can we have some of these?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, go help yourself."
Well, they're like,
We was like,
you
"Score."
can take whatever you want out of the trash. We just don't know about it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, they was right there watching us.
Look the other way.
And they're like, "Okay, thank you,
'Cause I'm not letting all these plants go to waste.
thank you, come again."
But I like seeing flowers. Like, people think that I'm against flowers because I cut stuff down.
I wouldn't know that. I mean, watching your videos, I wouldn't think that.
I like nature, man. Like, I've had several people, you gonna cut down a bunch of these trees?
No.
No. All the trees that are here are staying right here. If
No.
they're an immediate threat, like I need to cut them down because they're not healthy, limbs are falling, they're paying for me to clean
Bad
up, I'll cut out
ones.
stuff like that. Other than that, I mean, what's here is going to be here, and it's going to be here the rest of my life.
Probably mine too. I doubt I live as long as you do.
Never know. I've drank a lot of Red Bull in my life.
I don't want to be
I love you.
2,000
Hey, guys.
years old. Hey, come here, Sonny.
God dang it, you old
Boy.
kids. Back in my day, I would have had that plastic off
Quit
2 hours
running
ago.
so fast, I can't keep up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe. Also, Dad's kind of pushed me to starting a vlog channel as well, so I'll be doing some stuff on mine.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
I
somebody
don't
got a
think
deer.
it's deer season right now for open rifle. Somebody's shooting something illegally. Yeah.
What you do
Right.
on your private property is your choice. I don't care.
No, there's laws against that. No, they're having fun.
They're having,
He couldn't have missed 3 times.
maybe.
No,
they're having fun.
They're having fun. Okay.
I do want to say that. What you do on your private property is your choice. I'm not an anti-government person, but it's none of their damn business what you do on your personal property kind of person.
It isn't, but they watch it. They're watching us right now. They got the
They got all
satellite pointed down.
them Starlink satellites
They're
is looking at
watching
us all the
They're
time.
watching us through the phone.
Yeah, they're Yeah, they got the facial recognition.
Yeah, they know what you're doing at all times of the day and where you're at right now.
I've had people say that with my channel, and I've thought about that too, because there is facial recognition. All that stuff's real, okay?
Yeah.
The more you dive into social media, the more you're like...
Which is not a bad thing, though. I mean...
Well, no, the more you dive into social media and everything that goes on and having an online fingerprint, the more you're like, this is crazy. And still I'm like, whatever. I'm going to sit on the sidelines, drinking my drink, smoking my cigar as the Titanic sinks. Love you guys. See you next week.
Love y'all. Bye-bye. What'd you say?
Huh?
What?
What?
What? Bye-bye, guys. Pew, 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 pew.
All right, and blickety blam, just like that, the plastic's off. Now we have a big mess to clean up, but that's a mess for another day.
Wait. Yeah, I'll ride the mower back if you want to grab the camera.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Recording? Hey guys, what do you think of my new mower? Does it look good?
It's hot. Hot pink.
Hot, baby. Woo!